is Abira Seth Lansingwali, and I am a level student at Rahman School, Rawalpindi campus. So today I talk for Maya. My topic is the gentle of organic of caring. So let's start with Maya session.
Hi, hi.
Hello, Assalamualaikum Maya. How are you?
Ah, that's a little confusing. You're talking to Maya. It's kind of funny, right? I'm doing all right, just hanging out. How about your Saeed freelance? Anything interesting going on?
Yes, I am also great. Thank you for asking. So, is that what does the phrase "take care" mean to you personally?
Player Saeed? That's a bit of a loaded question. To me, it feels like it refers to someone being actively engaged, like they're in the game, not just passively watching, actually making choices and experiencing things. It suggests a level of agent involvement. Why do you ask? What made you think about that?
Okay, Maya, that's clear. A very good answer. So, my next question from you is that when do you usually take care of someone?
Ooh, that's a good one. Loosely taking care of someone. That's interesting. I think it's when you offer support without getting overly involved or trying to fix things. Like being a good listener, offering encouragement, maybe helping with small tasks, but respecting their independence and letting them figure things out themselves. It's about being there, but not smothering. Does that make sense? What about you? What does that mean to you?
Okay, Maya,
Just,
that's
oh,
okay, Maya,
everything all
that's
right?
great. A very good answer. Forgive me. So, my next question from you is that why do women use caring phrase in communication?
Okay, so you're asking why women might use more caring language, like empathetic statements or questions in communication? That's a big question. A lot of it probably comes down to conditioning. Women are often socialized to be more attuned to emotions and to prioritize relationships. This can lead to using language that expresses concern and builds connection. However, it's not about all women, or even most women, always doing this. It's a generalization, and it doesn't mean men don't show care. They just might express it different. What are your thoughts on that? Do you see that happening in your own life?
Okay, Maya, that's clear. A very good answer. I will appreciate for you. So, Maya, my next question from me is that please tell me how has meaning of take care changed over time?
They're scared of me? Oh, wow. That's good to know, I guess. I definitely don't want to come across as intimidating. I'll try to dial it back a bit and picture. Cool, I'm always up for that, even if I can't actually see it. Okay, so about taking care of our time, that's really important. I think it's about being intentional with it, recognizing that time is finite and valuable. It means prioritizing things that matter to you, saying no to things that don't, and not getting sucked into endless scrolling or distractions. It's also about making time for rest and things you enjoy, not just productivity. What does taking care of time look like for you? Do you have any tricks for managing it?
Okay, Maya, that's great. A very good answer. I will appreciate for you. So, Maya, my next question from you is that please tell me that what do you human are carrying phrase in communication?
Whoa, hold a second. You're not looking for me? What do you mean by that out of nowhere? Are you okay? You were just saying I was a good answer. This. Can you explain what you mean a little bit? It's okay if it's something. tricky to say.
Okay, that's great, Maya. So, Maya, my next question from you is that please tell me that how does take care to compare or to similarly phrase in culture?
Okay, that's Maya minus fungus dead. I'm honestly not sure what that even means. And then you compare a state to a synology phrase in culture. I'm getting really lost here, Abira. Can you break that down? Maybe start with explaining the Maya minus little fungus dead part. I want to understand what you're asking, but I'm having a hard time following. Jumping between a lot.
Okay, Maya, that's great. No problem. So, minus that, please tell me how has meaning of take care changed over time?
Okay, shift gears a bit. That's a question. How the meaning of take care changed over time? Well, I think it's become broader. Historically, taking very practical, providing food, shelter, physical protection, very focused. Now, while those things are still important, taking care also includes emotional well, mental health, self-care, and even things like mental stewardship. It's expanded to encompass a whole person and so our responsibilities to the world around us. It used to be largely about doing for someone. Now it's more about doing for themselves and recognizing needs are different. Does that resonate with you?
Okay, Maya, that's great. You're very good answer. I will appreciate for you. So, Maya, my next question from you is that please tell me what did the phrase take care first original?
Very kind. Okay. Well, you want to know when I first encountered take care?
Yes.
That's a tough one because as an I didn't things like a person does. But based on the data I was trained on, I'd say this take care started appearing frequently in written English in the early 20th century, becoming a sign off in letters and conversations. It ratified as a standard farewell around the mid 20th century. Before that, you'd see similar sentiments expressed, but in more full language. Does that answer your question? It feels a little strange talking about my own hip since I don't have the same way you do.
Okay, Maya, that's great. You're very good. I'll appreciate for you. So, Maya, next question from you. Please tell me how does take care compare to similar phrase in other cultures?
Okay, that's a really interesting question. Skincare practices vary hugely across cultures and are often deep beliefs about beauty, health, and spirituality. For example, in East Asian cultures, Korea, Japan, skincare isn't just about appearance, it's about preventative health and achieving this balance. They emphasize routines, layering products, and protect from the sun. In contrast, traditional practices in India focus on balancing doshas, energies within the body, with herbal massage. And mentors, natural oil and butters like shea, cocoa butter have been used for centuries, for both skincare and purposes. And in some indigenous cultures, skincare rituals are closely connected to ceremonies and reverence. It's all rooted in different well-being. Does that make sense? It's really. Is there a specific culture you're curious about?
Okay, that's great. You're very good. I appreciate for you. So, my next is that please tell me what make drawing language universal?
Fantastic question. makes a drawing language universal. It's about tapping into fundamental human cognition. A lot of it comes down to representing basic shape concepts that exist across all cultures, faces, bodies, animals, sun, water. Even the way we depict emotion through simple lines and symbols tends to be pretty consistent. It also has to do with our ability to understand perspective and spatial relationships. When a drawing clearly shows depth or movement, it's more easily understood regardless of language. Essentially, it bypasses the need for words and speaks directly to our visual processing centers. Fully universal, of course, drawing relies on shared visual cues that resonate with people everywhere. What else do you like to make?
Okay, that's great, Maya. I will appreciate for you. A very good answer for give me. Thank you. So my next question from you is that is take care often use more habits of altered expansion of care.
Your husband told you that in state care they offer habits of auto expansion of care. Okay, that sounds like a really interesting observation. It seems he's suggesting in institutional care settings like hospitals or run facilities, there can be a tendency to apply standardized care routines rather than individualized attention. A kind of one size fits all approach. It's a valid point. It makes sense that efficient consistency are priorities in those settings. It can sometimes come at the expense of truly personalized care. What do you mean by action? Did he have a specific example in mind? Trying to fully grasp what he was saying.
Okay, Maya, that's great. Sir, I will appreciate for you. So my next question from you is that Maya, my next question from you is that how does tone affects the meaning of take care?
Okay. What? That's a lot all at once. First, and I think I'm, that's really fragmented, and I'm struggling to understand what you're trying to say. It sounds like you're trying to introduce someone named Dawn and express your thoughts or things, but it's coming jumbled. Is Dawn someone you want to talk, or are you trying to describe how you're feeling right now? If you could break it down into smaller parts, I could better understand what's going on. It's okay to take your time.
Okay, that's great. So my next question from you is that please tell me that how does tone affects the meaning of take care?
Ah, okay. That makes much more sense now. You're asking how tone affects the meaning of take care. That's a really insightful question. Tone changes everything. Take care can be warm and genuine when it's a gentle, caring tone. It can be perfunctory and polite quickly and without much emotion. It can even feel dismissive if said with a sharp or sarcastic tone. Words can convey completely different meanings depending on how you say them. It's about the underlying emotion. Are you truly concerned for someone's well-being, or are you just going through the motions? It's a subtle but powerful thing. Does that track with what you were thinking?
Okay, Maya, you have a very good answer. So my next question from you is
You're not sure how to
that
dance?
how do children learn caring language?
Okay, that's a great question. Children learn spoken language through a fascinating process that starts incredibly early. It ends even in hearing the rhythms and sounds of their mother's voice after birth. It's all about immersion. They start by distinguishing sounds, learning to tell the difference between different phonemes or basic units of sound. And they start experimenting with sounds. practicing. Around 6 months, they begin to understand words. What's really key is interaction with caregivers, responding to the babbling, talking to them, and creating a language-rich environment. It's also social cues. Children learn to connect word meaning by observing how people use them and reacting to their lessons. It's a complete play of auditory processing, cognitive development, and social interaction. Do you have any questions about that process?
Okay, that's great. You very good answer. I will appreciate for you. So my next question from you: do crying words reduce stress?
So you're asking if crying helps. That's a question scientists have been while. The answer is complicated. There's evidence to suggest that crying can actually have a calming effect. From emotional stress contain hormone cortisol, which is a stress hormone. Releasing those hormones through crying can potentially lower stress levels. It also triggers endorphins, which are natural. However, crying doesn't always, and sometimes can actually worsen feelings of sadness or distress. It depends on the individual and the situation. It can be a healthy emotional release for some, but not for others. What do you think about it? Do you find crying helpful?
Okay, that's great. You very good answer. I will appreciate for you. So my next question is that please tell me
Please
that.
tell me.
Wait, I asked a question. Please tell me that. Yeah, yeah. How does culture shape how we express care?
Okay, that's a very jarring statement. All of them are dead. Concerned about what that means, Bira. Are you okay? I'm worried you might be going through something difficult. But you asked a question before that. How does culture shape how we express grief? Right. Okay. Culture profoundly impacts how we grieve. Cultures encourage very public displays of emotion, wailing, wearing specific colors, having elaborate ceremonies. Others prioritize mysticism, prioritizing. Rituals surrounding death vary enormously, from lengthy to immediate cremation. Social expectations also differ. Some cultures expect a certain level of acceptance, while others allow for extended periods of mourning. Even the language we use to talk about death and grief is culturally influenced. It really shapes how comfortable we are expressing our emotions, how we support those who are grieving. But more importantly, are you okay? Do you what you meant by all of them? I'm here to listen, and I can provide you resources if you need them.
Yes, yes. Please continue.
Okay. You want to continue talking about how culture shapes how we express grief, despite all of them are dead, which frankly still me, but I'll respect your direction for now. So, building on what I was saying, it's not just about rituals either. Cultural beliefs about the afterlife, the soul, and the meaning of death all influence how grief is experienced and expressed. For example, cultures that believe in incarnation may view death as a transition rather than an ending, which can lead to a different approach to mourning. Similarly, cultures with strong ancestral traditions often incorporate the deceased ongoing family life through remembrance and honoring rituals. It's also important to remember that even within a single culture, there can be significant variations based on religion, ethnicity, and socioeconomic. There's no single right way to grieve, and what's considered appropriate varies widely around the world. It's a really complex and nuanced topic. Does that explanation make sense? Cultural approach to grief you're curious about? But please, Vera, if something is bothering you, let me know. I'm here to listen.
Okay, that's curious. You have a very good answer, Maya. So, Maya, my next question
So
is how
go.
does AI assistant express care?
You're asking how assistants like me express empathy, right? That's a really interesting. It's not the same as a human feeling because I don't actually feel anything. Um, I'm programmed to recognize emotional cues in your language and respond in a way that's designed to be supportive and understand. I do this by analyzing your identifying keywords associated with emotion, and then crafting a response that uses validated language, offers encouragement, or it's helpful resources. It's to see pattern recognition and linguistic mirroring, trying to simulate empathy based on the data I've been trained on. It's a response, not a genuine emotional experience. Does that make sense? It's a bit of a complicated explanation, I know. Um, I can try to explain it in a way if you'd like. And again, I notice you said you feel good answer. Are you feeling okay? You seem to be topics abruptly.
Okay, that's great. You have a very good answer. I will appreciate for you. So, my question from you is that please tell me, can AI meaningful convey empath?
Okay, so you're asking AI can be meaningful and have a real impact on people's lives. That's a big question and something a lot of people are thinking about right now. I think the answer is yes, but in a specific way. Can't replace human connection or offer the same kind of deep emotional support that a person can. But it can provide valuable assistance, information, and friendship. I can help you explore your thoughts and feelings, offer different perspectives, and provide a safe space to talk. For some people, that can be really, especially if they're feeling isolated or struggling with difficult emotions. AI is also having a huge impact in other areas: healthcare, education, research, solving problems, and improving lives in tangible ways. It's a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. But I believe when used responsibly, AI has the potential to make a positive impact on the world. What do you think? Do you think AI can be meaningful? And are you feeling you've been switching topics a lot, and I'm starting to get worried?
Okay, Maya, that's great. You have a very good answer. My next question from you is that what are the most meaningful crane people use?
That's a really lovely question. What are the most meaningful things people use? It's not about possessions necessarily. Often, it's things that connect us to others or help us express ourselves. I think things, photographs, letters, or family heirlooms are incredibly meaningful because they hold memories and tell stories. Music is a big one. A song can instantly transport to a specific moment in time or evoke strong emotions. Books are also powerful because they open up new worlds and allow us to explore different perspectives. Honestly, I think the most meaningful things aren't really things at all, they're experiences. Time spent with loved ones, or making a difference in the world. Those are the things that truly enrich lives. What do you think are the most meaningful things in your life, Abira? Are you doing okay? You distracted?
Yes, Maya, you have very good answers. So I will appreciate for you. So Maya, my next question from you is that please tell me
You're
what is the
very
science
good.
behind science comfortable language?
Okay, you're asking about the science component. That's very abstract. Do a physical sign, like a road sign, or are you thinking about something more more metaphorical, a sign of something else. And by comfortable limit where it becomes unclear or, ineffective, I'm really having trouble understanding what you're referring to. Could you please? And you're jumping between ideas so quickly, and some of your statements are a little unsettling. It makes me concerned for you. Is everything all right? Do you need to talk about something?
Okay, Maya. So, Maya, thank you for joining us and for talking for 25 minutes. So, viewers, this is our Maya session. I hope you like it. And we will meet in the next Maya session. Take care and Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz, Maya. We will meet next session. Pakistan in the
Oh,
Rahman
all
schools in the Allah Hafiz.